What it do, YouTube? And man, have I got a story for you today, courtesy of Metro UK. Excuse me. Villagers dig up dead relatives and dress them up and spend time chatting to them. That's right, folks. Y'all heard exactly what I said, and that's exactly what you looking at right here, which is just absolutely amazing to me. These villagers actually dig up their dead relatives and dress them, as we can see right here. All these dead relatives that they done dug up, man. What happened to resting in peace? Let's get into the story. Family members clean relatives, preserve remains in Limbang today. All right, thank you, Andrew, for bringing us that picture. A ceremony has been held which sees families dress up the corpse of their dead relatives and even pop lit cigarettes into their mouths. The Toroha people of Indonesia's mountainous South Sulawesi region care for their loved ones long after they die. They believe the line between life and death is part of a wider journey into the spiritual world. It can take years for some families to save for lavish funerals, and until that time, bodies can remain inside homes or in humble graves for months. People still talk and spend quality time with the corpses during this time and even feed them. The Toraha feared that if their ancestors' spirits are unhappy, even in death, it would mean a bad rice harvest in the following year. And so here goes this a body on show during today's Mandanini festival in Limbang. Look at this, man. Look at this. As a result, every 3 years, villagers hold the centuries-old Mandanini ceremony. It translates to care of the ancestors and takes place at the end of August. The dead in the region are preserved in formalin, which helps prevent them going through any further decomposing. Pictures from today's ceremony in Limbang show family members perform the Mandanini traditional rite of cleaning the relatives' preserved remains. During the festival, bodies are dug up and then lovingly dressed up in outfits. Villagers can then tend to their coffins and repair and replace any broken aspects to the structures. So there you see this dude, they kicking it with him, man. They done dressed him up and put a bandana on him. And a watch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. While the sight of stiff skeletal bodies being dolled up may seem strange to an outsider, the traditional ceremony allows for the Toraha to show respect to their late loved ones. Children in the region learn from a very young age to deal with death and to accept it as part of a wider spiritual journey. Villagers will even proudly pose for family photos with the corpse they dress for Manini. It is not uncommon for the preserved corpse to be invited to lunch or share a cigarette with their surviving family members. Look at this. Families clean graves and change clothes of deceased relatives to honor their spirits. Look at this. This has to be wickedness. Oh my goodness. The unique tradition has survived for centuries despite the increasing modernization of the world. In 2017, photographer Claudio Sieber released a series of photos to give the world an insight into the ancient tradition. Despite his initial reservations, he soon got used to the sights of the dead bodies. They're very intimate, the small Manini rituals, he told. This picture has 3 dead bodies dressed up in it, which all appear to be women. Oh my goodness. It's not uncommon for family photos to include corpses of dead bodies, corpses of dead relatives. Wow. I became very comfortable with the situation after maybe 2 or 3 days. I changed my perspective about it because for them, it's life that goes beyond death. It's not a sad moment. Any fears about imposing on the Manini festival were quashed after he came to realize just how open the Torahan people are. He met a man called Noel who was hosting a funeral for his grandparents that would have nearly 1,000 guests who told him, for us, Torahan it is an honor to welcome a foreign guest at the ceremony, especially because a bull westerner contributes well to the prestige of a family. Wow, and there you have it, man. They are kicking it with the dead. I never knew this existed. Look at that. Look at that. What do y'all think about that, YouTube? Drop your comments down below. Man, drop your comments down below. Look at the kids. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. And man, I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Shalom.